Okay, let's see. I think we're live. About as live as we're gonna get.
Is it live or is it Memorex?
About as live as we're gonna get. Get there. You're beeping.
I am.
Probably your phone charged.
Oh yeah, I got notified that we're live.
Your phone's charged, right?
Yeah.
This should be a really exciting live tonight.
Really? Are you gonna dance on the tabletop?
No. No, but after spending a week with you being sick,
yeah,
and then spending the day underneath the motorhome,
yeah,
should be quite exciting. Mark's going to be happy, right, Mark? Few people here. Let us know who's here.
I'm here.
Okay. Mark's here.
Mark's here. Hi, Mark.
And Phil's here.
Hey, Phil.
Good evening. Seymour Rivers.
Hey, Seymour. Haven't seen you in a while.
Mark's sick too.
It's butt kicking, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I thought I was going to have to dig a hole in the backyard over here for Darla the last few days.
It's fun.
She's been a mess. But I don't know, man. I'm tired tonight.
Phil worked.
I got up this morning and had some breakfast and had a shower and then went out and went underneath the motorhome, and I was underneath this thing for hours. And then I worked on the generator, and then I worked on the truck, and I had a little episode with the generator and a little episode with the truck. So anyway, I'm all
just little episodes.
I got nothing drastic, just
they could have been.
Well, yeah, I don't know what the deal is with these new oil filters, but I had an oil filter kind of go wonky on me. Anyway, got everything, got all new stuff. I'm going to have to spend a little time tomorrow getting everything back finished up. The truck was just, I had a 3 quarts. My truck's a V6, and I use that Rotella T6 in it. And I had a gallon jug, but there was only 3 quarts in it, so I needed another quart. Of course, we go over to Walmart. They don't sell it by the quarts; they sell it by the gallon. So I had to get another gallon. Hi, Glenn. How are you?
We'll use it. We always do.
Yeah, but it's
Hi, Glenn.
Just got to haul it around with us. That's the only problem. Trying to lighten the load a little bit on this thing because.
You want up here?
Well. Let's just say I've been doing something I normally don't do, and that was kind of letting the motorhome, just running it out a little bit. I between expenses and me having all the problems that I've had, I have not been, really excited about getting underneath the motorhome and doing all this stuff. Well, I think we've kind of found a light at the end of the tunnel. Wouldn't you say so, dear?
Yeah.
For my help.
Wants to say hi.
Hey, boo boo.
He's pushing on me as hard as he can.
He's a good boy.
There you go.
You gonna come sit with me? You don't have a blankie. Let me get the blankie. You won't sit on my lap unless I have a blankie, and then when I have a blankie, you won't get off my lap.
120.
Yeah. Come on. I gotta pull this up. There we go. Come on.
He's so particular.
Yeah, everything just has to be a certain air. Now he's out. So anyway, got the Allison transmission service, which was fun. It went pretty smoothly, though, I think.
I didn't hear one cuss word, so.
No, I don't normally cuss. But one thing was.
You do.
What?
Because things are going really bad.
One thing is that the opening is only about this wide.
Yeah.
To get into the engine compartment. When I changed that alternator, I had a few thoughts. I didn't say anything, but boy, man, I changed the alternator this week, and I kind of filmed part of that. I had to stop. All I had to. She was sick. She was dying, so I was trying to film it, and do it, and in this tight space, and I was using my phone and my phone holder deal, and it just kept flipping off. And hi, Ron.
Hi, Ron.
And anyway, there was a lot of commentary with that, and I mean, gravity was my enemy. It just kept falling and falling, and all my tools kept falling, and it was just, I was getting really flustered. And I lost a bolt fell, and I think it went into the hula skirt, and I haven't found it yet, so the truck will find it. We'll find it in the windshield of the truck when we leave. But anyway.
Hey, Cupcake, you guys are in Virginia now. Awesome.
No.
Got a couple of grandsons there right now.
Yeah. So anyway, I finally got that. I got the transmission serviced, and that's really, I usually always do that transmission about every 30,000 miles, and I kind of slacked it this time.
Hey, Rosebud. Hey, Mountain Laurel. Welcome, welcome.
Hey, you guys. Anyway, it was a big kind of, well, it's not a big job, but it's just a hassle. I mean, it's 5 gallons of oil, and I had to make a funnel won't fit in there. I mean,
it's like a distance of about
3 feet.
A good 3 feet.
Maybe 3 feet is what it is.
Is it?
Yeah, exactly. And so I tried to get a funnel that would do it, but the thing is that it took so long to get the oil, man. We've been waiting a week and a half, almost 2 weeks, and then they sent us. They screwed up, and they sent me 2 sets of transmission filters. There's 2 filters in the transmission, so they sent me 2 boxes, and it showed that I had ordered them, and I was going to send them back, and I got them on sale, so I thought, you know what? If I send it back, then when I go to order it again, it'll be about $30 more than what I paid. So I'll just hang on to it. So then I get the oil, and I know I only ordered 5 gallons, but we got 10 gallons. So our next transmission service is going to only run about $30. So
Captain says just a couple of days in Virginia, then back to Maryland until after the 25th, and then to Pew.
Yeah.
Hi, Liza Jane. I haven't seen you in forever.
Hey.
Welcome back. Good to see you.
We're going to probably roll out of here. My plan is, of course, now.
You ordered a shop vac, so it's supposed to be here till the 28th. So
the carpet cleaner, the little sprayer is not working, and so I ordered a lithium battery. I found that on sale. I wasn't going to buy it, and then
Amanda.
they had a real good deal on that, and so I purchased it. And we got a little problem underneath our shower, so with I don't know whether it's leaking or whatever, but I got a little bit. We had a little bit of white mold, and they said spray it with vinegar, it kills it, and it did.
Yes, no, that is a bummer.
But I can't get anything in. I don't want to use our regular vacuum, so I ordered this thing, and I ordered a kit.
It's supposed to be here the 28th, and we're supposed to leave the 28th, or is it supposed
you were supposed to leave the morning of the 28th. It could be here either the 27th or the 28th.
So you know what's going to happen.
But we got to go by. James is not going to be able to go with us this year to Quartzite, which is a big, big bummer. We love the guy to death, and it's just going to suck him not being there.
That is.
And I tell you, he's got a real bad situation, not mentally, but physically, health-wise. And anyway, I just don't even know what to say to him. I mean, I almost feel like crying like a big baby because he's just a really super guy. So anyway, and then Ron Darrell, he's part of our crew on here that comes on here, and then I know a bunch of you guys go on his channel too. We don't know what's happening with him, man. He went in for that kidney
surgery
to have it removed, and Last I heard is he's still in the intensive care, and that was like a week ago, so over a week ago. So that's a little scary. We only got one more person. Who's the other person? One more person's got.
Amanda says hairline crack, maybe in the leak.
I don't know. I mean it. I can leave the water pump on, and you never hear the water. The water pump doesn't sit there and go.
I think it's happening when we're showering, and we need to reseal the shower.
It might be the drain. It might be the drain.
It might be the drain, but we also need to reseal the shower.
Yeah, but it could be running down at one side, and it also could be the sink. It's running off the sink too. So I don't know. It's just in one little spot.
I've just never done it before. Hey, Badge.
Hey, Badge. How you doing? We were just talking about Ron and trying to figure out what's going on with him. We got a couple of people, a couple of good friends that are definitely facing some medical issues. So
crises.
But I try to get James on board with what I'm doing, and he didn't seem too excited about it. So
thanks for the hearts, guys.
And now we're finding out that I think we talked about it last week a little bit about the rife stuff, right? Yeah, you got to be real careful. Can't talk about that either, or they don't want you on YouTube if you do it. So
you can't say that it heals or cures anything. So you know what that means, right? It's probably really good.
Well, it is. I'll tell you what, man. I've been fighting this neuropathy in my leg for 2 years, and in a week it's better. I was out there rocking and rolling all day. I never complained about it. I've been going to Walmart shopping, and we've been doing all kinds of stuff, man.
Difference.
And I mean, it's still a little stiff, but
it's not paining you like it was, and
it doesn't hurt.
Like it was.
And it was always hurting. Always felt like something was really wrong in there. And
we are awesome. I am scared.
Yeah, we're gonna get the meat badge, I think, this year. If he goes to Ironwood, if they don't deport him or something.
Deport him.
I put a thing on Facebook, and he goes, I don't want. He's Canadian though. Mellow Cat's Canadian, but now she's a American Canadian. Yep.
I'm out. I'm in bed.
Hi, Brad. Brad Pennington's here.
Hey, Brad and Diane.
All right. Haven't seen you guys in a little while. So anyway, excited about. I'll tell you, it rained for 2 days, and
I don't remember it though.
She was completely gone. She was just done.
All I did was sleep and have fevers
and snore at night. So I didn't sleep. But Cage is like, Dad, what's wrong with Mom? I'm supposed to be the snorer.
Couldn't be helped, man.
But anyway, I couldn't.
Either that or not breathe.
It was raining pretty good for a couple of days, and then I started looking at the weather, and I was gonna wait till tomorrow to start doing all the work today, and that I did today, and I finally just said, screw it, I'm gonna
be a pretty nice day today. Really.
It was beautiful, but it wasn't this morning. But it got better as the day went on, and when I went out there, man, it was cold and windy, and man, there's nothing funner than crawling underneath a motorhome on a magic carpet and start tearing the transmission apart. But anyway, got it done. I got no bruise. My fingernails are dirty, but my arms didn't get all bruised up. And
nice for a change.
Yeah.
Was it the you know what? I don't know if it was or not.
What? Oh,
the Roni Pony?
The big C?
I don't know if it was. I don't get tested, so, All I know is it was a kick butt cold, and we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And for some reason, I didn't get it. I usually get everything she gets, and she hardly ever gets my stuff.
Problems he's just gotten out of. I'm really glad he didn't.
Yeah, I'm getting fixed. It's amazing. I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, Jason.
Yep, there's Jason.
That's
We were talking.
Ironwood, yeah, A.
He got Mark got DMSO.
Awesome, Mark.
Yeah.
Yay. Did you get it off Amazon? People are saying they can't find it at the seed supplies anymore. So I don't know.
Well, supposedly certain states are not letting you do it. So I know Nevada isn't doing. California, of course. California is outlawing everything, including water. So.
Well, glad you're sound. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we gotta do a late lunch or early dinner something with you guys.
Yeah.
Here real quick.
Because we are going to be rolling here. Let's see, today's the 17th, so we'll be out of here in 11 days.
If you get your vacuum.
Well, yeah. Well, it'll be here on the 18th. We're going to leave on the 18th no matter what. It's just whether we're leaving
28th.
in the morning, or the 28th. Whether we're leaving in the morning or we're leaving that night. If we have to leave at night, then we'll get
You watch, it'll be in Hot Springs on the 28th.
Yeah.
Arrived in Hot Springs, 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, let's see. You got a cold. I didn't think people get them anymore.
Yeah, no, we call it different things, don't we?
Yeah. Well, it was.
Flora's in. Yay!
It was more
Fantastic.
I think more like the flu, wasn't it?
It just was like a really bad kick butt cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Mellow Cat and Two Eggs are really coming along on their barn dough build. It's really coming together and looking beautiful. I'm very excited for them.
Yeah, Mark said he got that off of Amazon because TS, the tractor supply only has it.
Gel.
Yeah, and that's kind of we've had people use the gel and say it didn't do anything.
Nothing.
So that's why we always suggest, and I've always used the liquid.
Well, I've had people use the roll-on, and they say it doesn't do any good either.
Yeah. I don't know. It's I don't know if the purity level or whatever it is. I don't know. But it definitely makes a difference. And in this day and age, I know, man, I've spent a lot of time in the doctor's office. I got one more doctor's appointment, and that's it for me for a long time. I'm ready.
As long as you don't drive straight through anywhere and get another blood clot. Hey, yeah. Rita. Merry Christmas to you guys, all of you all, too. Haven't seen you on here for a while either, Rita. Welcome back.
Bill, that's on a stove, eh? A. And I understand Canadian talk.
It's because Jason and Amanda taught you.
Yeah. Merry Christmas to you too, Rita. So, anyway, we're like maybe about an hour and a half from being to the point where all I got to do is wash the rig and touch up a few spots where the lady next door threw rocks with the lawnmower at the side of the motorhome. And then hook up the truck, and we're ready to go. The truck's ready. We got to put the Cadillac in storage at my brother's. And no way, no. Okay. Anyway, we're glad we don't have to get rid of the car. I was really thinking about it, but I've joined a couple. What?
Jason, they have Christmas lights around the power pedestal.
Okay. We used to put a Christmas tree on the dash and stuff, but you know what? We're gonna go over to our daughters and for Christmas. And that's our Christmas, I guess. I mean, Cage, he doesn't know the difference between. If we put a tree in here, he'd be figuring out something else for it. So.
Canadian or Youper? Hey, George Elder. What's a Youper? Hey, Terry Burns.
Terry Burns is here.
Hey, Wes. Tell me what a Youper is. Am I even saying it right? Anybody that knows, weigh in.
Next month for a funeral? hopefully, they got them on ice or something for that long.
Former Canuck. Oh, is that what a Yooper is? Gonna let the cat chew on it. Yeah, well,
We carried a Christmas tree underneath the bed for years.
Yeah.
We
used it one time.
But we used to sell Christmas trees this time of year. I think
we had a lot of Christmas trees.
The last time it was like 4 years ago, right? In Vegas?
I think so.
Yeah, we used
19.
to do that. So it'd be 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And man, it was crazy. We had a lot of Christmas trees. And we'd have people steal them. Little ones, huh?
Yeah.
It was crazy. Almost ran over one of our guys.
Person from Michigan's Upper Peninsula. That's what George said a Yooper is.
I think one of the hardest things in the world is dealing with people buying Christmas trees. We had a guy one time just got all nasty with Darla, and I ended up having to tell him, "Yeah, well, here we're going to give you your money back, and you're going to leave, and don't ever come back here again. We don't need your problems." And then he hadn't even left, and I sold the tree again. So
yeah, true. I'm sorry to hear about your cousin.
What was that?
65 years old. Mark's cousin died of cancer.
Oh,
sad. A lot of cancer.
Myron Priest.
Hey, Myron. Hey, Julio.
With the Ripe machine, I got a woke machine, and it cured me. Oh. Well, another name for them is the med beds, and it's how a lot of these people, let's just say elite type people, survive so long, because they get in those, depending on who they are. So got to be careful, huh?
Yeah. Rita, I understand, and we're just happy you're back.
Where's
you came live at off times and been tied up with a lot of projects. Nice to see you too.
Yeah. Well, we used to do them on Monday, and then something happened. It was the gate guarding thing, I think, wasn't it? Something like that.
Yeah.
Something made it where
slower days were Sunday.
So we started doing it on Sunday, and Mondays, a lot of people were saying it's better for me on Sunday because when you do it on Monday, I don't get home till later, so I can't really watch you guys live. So I think we're a lot better alive than when we're dead. So
I can attest to that after last week.
What is with look at my beard? I do like a little spike there. I don't know. After Christmas, I can get rid of this. I got to be Santa.
There's a reason why we don't have glass ornaments, and its name is Carmelo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Minnesota. Yeah. There's a lot of agriculture up there, and when we worked sugar beets, we knew so many people that lived up there that got cancer.
Especially the women.
Well, and the men got prostate cancer.
Yeah. Well,
breast cancer, prostate cancer.
The women were all having breast cancer problem. The only one that didn't was what was her name? Driscoll.
Donna.
Yeah. She didn't have a problem, and I mean, she lived there her whole life, and so I don't know. I don't know whether it was just a freak thing, but
Yosemite Sam.
Yosemite Sam.
Beard.
No. Anyway, they.
I love it.
You pull into town, man, and there's definitely an aroma all the time. People go, doesn't that smell bother you? I said, it smells like money to me, man, because we would go in there and make, you could make a pretty good chunk of money doing that sugar beet harvest.
They do smell weird.
But
hi, Wes.
I dealt with more crap, I'll tell you. It was I was one of the foremans, and I mean the truck drivers would fight. In the beginning, it wasn't too bad. When the runways were a quarter of a mile long, there was plenty of room to park all the trucks. But as the beats came back, the runways got shorter, and the truck drivers, their tempers got very short.
Yeah.
And I mean, if someone pulled in front of them or whatever, man, they were always like on the edge of, and they were part of the problem was they were working 18-hour shifts.
True.
They worked them to death.
Yes,
So.
Jason, I'm with you. I won't say it out loud, but yes.
What do you say?
Very much. Cancer.
Oh, doing ads, huh?
Cancer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well.
I've already had 2 ads. Have you guys had any ads yet?
Jim's here. You coming to Quartzite this year, Jim? Huh?
Oh, I'm not seeing that.
Seeing what?
Jim.
He's right there. Howdy, Bill and Darla.
Hi, Jim.
And there's Charlie and Diane are here.
Hey, Charlie and Diane.
Casita Adventures.
Log back on.
And you're going to Quartzite again this year too, right? We're going to have quite a few people there, so it should be fun. But Badge isn't going to Quartzite. He's going to Ironwood. Are you going to stay the whole time in Ironwood or what?
We're leaving the 26th to head that way. C&D. Tim Baxley, hi. One ad got to pay bills, I guess.
And Lonely Hitchhiker's here again tonight.
They can't.
Yeah, well, there's a way to get around those ads. It's like $14 a month, right?
Yeah.
That's what I have. I don't know. I couldn't watch YouTube because it was just commercial after commercial. And the worst part is the type of commercials. I don't like it. I just like whatever what I want to see. I click on it and that's what I watch. And I mean, other than that, YouTube is free. So for the $13 a month, I'm good for that.
Maybe 2 weeks. Dodge says.
Is gate gardening a grapefruit tree in California?
Dodge is gate guarding a grapefruit tree in California.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our travel plans are for the summertime. 2 eggs and mellow cat.
Oh, yeah.
Are you working the big tent in Quartzite? Yeah, we are,
We
Liza.
are.
James.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Liza, James.
Unfortunately, James won't be with us this year.
Unfortunately.
So bummed about that. And there's Biff. The commercials kill it sometimes.
Yeah, I agree. Haven't seen you on here. Thanks for saying hi.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, the commercials will drive you into next. Bored of
Well,
them. Irritating.
we have just had such weird stuff going on our channel. Well, we had it where
the analytics.
We had over 30. Well, that's why last week I asked everybody if you would go ahead and hit the like to see what happened, and they stuck. But the video before that, we had 30 some likes up on the screen, like I'm looking at right now. We have 23, and when we went off, it went down to like 2. Yeah. And they never came back. I think that video ended up with like 14 likes. So I mean,
they play their games for sure.
Yeah, it's just kind of irritating because I don't know. I guess you got to be the beast. That guy, I guess he's got like 2 or 3 million subscribers.
And yes, Jim, he did provide really warm jackets for us for Quartzite.
Yeah.
Part.
He's just a really good guy.
Biff C. Modus visiting grandbabies. Nothing better to do with your time.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
That's how she got sick.
Yeah. Oh well.
My daughter and and the baby had been sick nonstop. And so grandma shows up and gives them a break, and she's all sick. So we're not going back until everyone's healthy again. Because
That could change from day to day, though. Yes, trade-offs. You are correct, Amanda. Gotta take those snuggles when you can get them.
What do you guys, Jason? What are you looking for, TV or what? Because
Nice talking about the commercials.
yeah, well,
They're definitely a walking petri dish. You got that right.
what? I missed that.
We're talking about kids and how getting
Yeah,
sick. It's a trade-off, and Biff said they're
yeah, I said
definitely a
okay.
walking
Yeah,
petri dish.
yeah. They'll and the thing about it is that she's got 3 boys, so they just pass it around and around
Yeah.
and around.
Amanda says go see them when they're 18.
Yeah, well,
Hey, Yanni. Good to see you. Miss you.
yeah. Where's Patty? She's not on
Sure
here.
she's
No,
not
Patty
far
doesn't.
away.
So, what else do we have to talk about? Not much, huh?
Not really.
I'm just
Been
trying to stay
quiet.
awake. We got to keep rolling here, so I don't. Between her snoring all night and me working all day, then I'm a mess. Tim Baxley, only showing 10
Thumbs
on
up.
my live.
Come
Yeah.
on, guys. Smack it.
Well, it says 29, but
Does it?
the thing is that as soon as we go off the air, then it starts. The analytics start. I don't know how many of you
I
guys
don't know
have
if
channels.
it's automatic or if somebody's sitting there going, wow, these people are really interesting. I think I'll mess with them because I don't think we're that interesting, but
Yeah.
who knows? Maybe YouTube thinks we are.
Yeah, we have 30. Well, we had 30. Now we're 29.
Are we talking thumbs up or people that are
the thumbs
people that are
up.
watching?
So, well, someone could have kicked that back. That happens. But the thing is, I know we didn't have 22 or whatever it was kicked
Hey,
back.
Jason, when you figure that out, teach him because he's next. How to use a nail gun.
Yeah, well, that's another thing. We got the framer.
I don't miss TV either.
So when we get back, we're gonna start building.
Hi, Patty Mom.
Patty Mom.
She said I'm right here. 30. I'm showing 30. Mine says 31. I refresh.
Yeah.
I'm showing 30.
Yeah, it goes up and down, but see, when we're live like this, people can. I mean, you
can.
You don't decide. I don't like these idiots. Then you can just kick it back, But for it to go off the air, for us to go off the air with like 30, and then as soon as I go to look on the analytics, because sometimes you'll see 35 people or 40 people or something, whatever. But when you go off, you click on and it will tell you 107 people were watching. We come on for a few minutes and then kick off. And I mean, we have the regular people. Most of the people, you guys that are on here tonight, are here every week and pretty much support the channel. So videos are totally different than lives. So
yeah, and how analytics work.
Yeah, and how the analytics work. In fact, they kind of show up, but they don't show up the same way. So
yeah. It is what it is. You're gonna play their game. Keep showing up every week and let them mess with you, I guess.
Well, I did a thing. They had a survey. I never took a survey before, and I did their survey, and I really was sugarcoating things compared to what I was really thinking. And so I don't know. I mean, YouTube. I mean, there's Rumble and there's D Live and there's a whole bunch of different deals, but the majority of people that like to watch videos are here on YouTube, and the thing about it is it's easy to watch because they're not controlling what you're listening to. I mean, as far as what you're hearing, but they're trying to control what we say.
Okay.
So that's one of
Jason
the
said he's
things.
still got all his fingers and toes. That's a plus.
What?
The nail gun.
Oh yeah,
How many hits do you get on that RV burning in Quartzite last year?
a lot.
So many. That's the top one.
That's that one continually.
Yeah.
Like this video, when we sign off, this would be good for about 3 days, and then that goes right back
Yeah.
up. That and servicing the A3
Right.
Cummins.
Right.
Those two are, and gate guarding. Those are the three
Top sellers.
top ones. And then
But
we'll
yeah,
go
that,
to we'll be,
that burning RV one, that wasn't even our footage.
Yeah.
Our friends were like, we were at the tent working, so we didn't see any of it. We came after the
we
fact.
saw the smoke
Yeah.
from the tent.
But they took footage for us, and they're like, "You want it?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
And but we like when we go to Quartzite, we do the tour of the town when we first get there, and we kind of go. There's certain places we like to go to, and we kind of film that. And we always do real good. We get a lot of new subscribers, and we get a lot of views, and we get a lot of everything there. We do Mexico, and Mexico's not really that big of a
3
draw.
videos for $500 a month from YouTube. No. No.
What?
And Jim says 3 videos for $500 a month from YouTube.
No.
Not us anyway. We're a long way from that.
It takes the minimum payment that they'll give you is $100, and it usually takes us about 2 months to make the $100, or sometimes longer. So
yeah.
But we're not. I mean, we're not necessarily doing it for the money, because if we were, I mean, we're about to be in our fifth or sixth year, and
hey Lance,
we haven't paid for our camera equipment for our
Cat, Lance and Cat. Hey guys, I remember you guys.
We haven't paid for our GoPro yet.
Yeah. Couldn't move that RV because of the fan on the rear engine would fan the flames forward.
Is that what they said?
Actually, you know, the guy wasn't there when it caught fire. It was locked up and his dogs were in it, sadly. And by the time the man got back, it was completely engulfed in flames, and his dogs were gone. But his son's RV, they were back to back. They would not let his son move his RV away so that it wouldn't get blistered, because.
But it didn't get hurt, I guess. It was almost could have.
Yeah. But anyway,
I mean, that thing was roaring, and you know, I mean,
the fire department and the police would not let him move his RV.
These RVs, man, they'll burn. I mean, a car fire, man, those are really intense, and they're hot, man. You see, you drive, like, if you drive like up the Baker Grade or something, you look over in the right hand lane and there's big hot spots.
Yeah.
I mean, it melts the pavement. So, you know, when I worked at Ford back in the early 70s, so like 1978 or something like that. And when Ford used to use steel lines all the way from the fuel tank up to the carburetor, and they would put a little piece of rubber hose about that big from the fuel line to the carburetor, and that stupid hose would crack and catch the car on fire and burn up all the wiring. And of course, I could do wiring pretty good, and they would pay me 16 hours to go rewire and paint the engine and everything else. You know, you fix it back up. But there's Mega Van Mike. He just popped up to say hi.
Hi guys.
You're at the Black Bear Diner.
Oh yes, get the garlic fries.
Which one are you at? In Lake Havasu? They have one there. Yeah.
Garlic fries are my mainstay there. I love them.
We used to, when we did our motorcycle run, we used to go to Carmel there.
Mm-hmm.
That Black Bear Diner there in Carmel, and that's where I was hoping that Clint Eastwood would come walking in. That's back when he was the mayor of the town. They said he used to go in there all the time. I like. Does anyone else like Clint Eastwood? I like him.
I liked him until he had that girlfriend doing all his movies.
Oh yeah, Sandra Bullock or whatever. Yeah.
What was Sandra Bullock?
What? No, what was her name?
I don't know. I don't know what her name was. I know her first name was Sandra, but I don't know what her last name was.
Yeah, well, he see, everyone likes him. That ended up being kind of an ugly thing. Man.
Yeah, The Man with No Name.
The one I like.
Phoenix.
I like the Gauntlet.
That's where you guys are, is Phoenix? Okay, that's where they're at. Black Bear Diner, Phoenix.
Oh, okay. Well, if you get a chance to go to a Texas Roadhouse, we were gonna do a video. We still might on the Chicken Express, but those are two really good places, man. Good places to eat.
Mark says Clint, yes. Ronald says yes.
Yeah.
50 Modus says yep. Terry says yes. Spaghetti Westerns.
Yeah. He did some funky Westerns, but he had his own little movie crew, you know.
Yeah, his girlfriend was part of it.
Well, he had a bunch of, yeah, she did the Any Which Way But Loose stuff and everything. But anyway, some of those old, like what was the one where he was there by, right there in the high Sierras at that Salt Lake up there. Mono Lake, is that what it was called?
Yeah.
Yeah, they built a little ghost town up there, and they made them paint it red and all that. Dave's Burgers in Hot Springs. Huge burger. So you don't like it. You don't like Dave's Burgers. I thought they were okay. I didn't think they were. I like In-N-Out burgers better.
I've only been one time, but
I'm an In-N-Out burger guy, and we'll be having those here pretty soon because there's one in Lake Havasu.
What's on the itinerary after Quartzite?
We're going to go meet Badge at Ironwood. Actually, there's a few people there that I'm friends with on Facebook and stuff like that. We're gonna go meet them. There'll be a bunch of it's.
That was it, Liza Jane, Sandra Locke.
Sandra Locke, yeah, that's her
name. The Sergio Leone movie with the lead character never had a name.
Yeah, and then another guy that I liked, can't remember his name, but he was in. Did anyone see Wild Hogs? Did anyone see that movie?
It's a great movie.
We actually went to the town, Madrid. We went there, and it was pretty cool. Huh?
It was. There really is a town.
There's a town. And it's like a bunch of hippies moved in there and restored the town. It was like turning ghost town, and they were really nice. But it was weird because if you watch the movie, things look like they're a lot larger than when you're there. You know, like where they had the little carnival or whatever they had. It looked like it was a really big area, but it was just a really tiny little area. And we walked in that hotel that was there. And
the Sad Hill Cemetery is in Spain. Wild Hogs, very funny movie. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Sad Hill Cemetery. What movie was that from? Sergio Leone? Maybe?
No. But the one guy that was the leader of the motorcycle gang, I always thought he was a good actor. He just died. What? No, I mean, he looks a little like Tim Allen, but my memory, you know.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Who are you talking about? Oh.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. William Macy. William Macy was in Lost Hogs.
Yeah, he was one of the. Wasn't he the one that rode the Sportster? I think
so. Yeah.
Ray. Ray.
Liotta.
That's him.
Thanks, Liza Jane.
We know who's a movie buff.
Either that or she's got Google.
Yeah, in fact, Peter Fonda. In
He's
fact,
a great actor.
I met Peter Fonda. He is a pretty nice guy. He was in that movie too. So
Breaking Bad. Hey, Randy. Hope you and Mary are doing well. He said, yeah, I've seen it. I'm a movie buff. Yeah,
yeah.
Liza James says.
Well,
Ray died a few years ago.
yeah.
Hey, Lynn and John from Arizona.
No. Oh.
You beat us there.
Everybody's being
warm. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it's been cold there. And I heard there's not a lot of people at Quartzite yet, so I don't know.
We have it on DVD. Jason says. Robert Duvall. Hey,
Yeah.
Glenn. Glenn says, I always like any movie with Robert Duvall. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
Are you going to have a get together in Quartzite?
Yeah, we're gonna have the big tent for 10 days. We're gonna be at the big tent.
We haven't planned anything so far.
We have our campground. If people want to come and join us there.
We have a campfire almost every single night.
Yeah. Except for during the week of the show.
Yeah, except for during the week of the show.
We have to go there early in the morning, and we get out after 5. So
we've had freezing fog this morning. It was really foggy here too. When Bill took the cage out, it was really foggy. He said,
and very cold and windy.
Yeah. I loved Robert in Lonesome Dove.
And John sent you a message on Messenger.
Okay.
We've known John for what, 2-3 years now, huh?
Yeah, we've known John for a couple years.
Since like what, 1981 or 80? Oh yeah.
I'd take one of those, John. That'd be great. Where was that anyway? Doing good. Good to hear. The week of the show, second week, it's the
20th through the 28th. It's 9 days. The show is 9 days, but we have to go in a day ahead of time.
Yeah.
And get everything set up, and then
Secondhand Lion.
And then the last day when it closes, then we got to tear down.
We've known John since the 1900s. Stuffy, hi. We have known John since the 1900s, but we've also known you since the 1900s.
Yeah. Yep. Sort of.
How about Secondhand Lion? Was that a movie that Eastwood was in?
I don't know about that. There's movies of his I haven't seen, but.
Okay, after the RTR?
Yeah, the RTR is before. I guess they have 3 days of the women's RTR. And last year we actually spoke at the RTR. I haven't heard anything from Bob. He hasn't contacted us, so I doubt we're doing anything this year there.
Secondhand Lions was great, everybody's saying.
Yeah, we'll have to watch it.
My voice.
How about Willy Wonka? Is anyone else a fan of Willy Wonka and Groundhog Day?
My voice is starting to go.
Uh-oh. You only have to hang in there about another 12 minutes.
I know. How we go from Clint Eastwood to Willy Wonka?
Well, because we're just... I'm trying to test Liza here, see if she can get... She probably didn't see Willy Wonka.
Everybody's saying.
What, a commercial and a live stream? Yeah. They put them in everything now, and they don't really give us any option.
No, they won't let us block them or anything anymore, which I think is ridiculous.
Well, we could actually kick it off, but no.
Everlasting Gobstopper, you got it.
Yeah. I lost mine.
Yes, the original was Gene Wilder.
Yeah, I didn't like the one with Johnny Depp. Seemed a little pedophilia for me. He's a little creepy. I mean, he's the only pirate I know that wore mascara. Winter is
There's no
ever.
way that this winter is ever going to end as long as this groundhog keeps seeing his shadow. We don't see any other way out.
Yeah, I used to love it when he would like kill himself, hang himself, and drive the car off the cliff and all that stuff.
Oh
It
yeah.
was a good movie. That was a good movie.
Groundhog Day.
There's a few movies when it comes on when they come on I like to watch. I'm
Yeah,
not a
but
big fan of watching movies, but
yeah, there are a few good ones.
there's some I really enjoy.
Amanda said that her mom used to read them the book when they were kids. Willy Wonka.
Yeah, Gilda Radner.
Gilda Radner, yeah.
Rosanna
I loved her
Randadana.
too. I loved her too. I think
Yeah, she was
everybody
great.
did.
She was great on SNL.
Johnny Depp is so creepy. He's great.
See how we
Yeah.
get into these weird discussions?
Another ad. I'm sorry, Brad.
But see, that's the thing when you're doing a RV and adventure channel, movies is part of that. A lot of people
Christmas Vacation.
spend a
That
lot
was
of
a good one.
yeah,
Yeah.
where they put grandma on the roof. They were going to Wally World or whatever it was. Sorry, folks, the park is closed.
You know
Okay,
what?
pulls out that
I've
tap gun.
never seen A Christmas Story. I've never seen it. It's terrible. I should see it. But hey, Dougie,
You like
the flying nun.
Yeah.
Sister Betrayal.
I remember when
Everyone
that show
needs to
came
go
out,
see
man.
The Shift. Excellent movie. I saw that on Facebook.
What?
The Shift.
Oh yeah.
The chance of Phil and I ever going to see a movie are
We did one once.
and 0.
We went to one.
Yeah, our very first date.
Clash of the Titans.
Yes, because we were going to see something else and it was sold out or something. And we went with Ernie, and I don't know who.
Well, you know, to tell you the truth, the
Reed
movies are just so predictable
Burt
to me.
Reynolds,
I mean,
Smokey and the Bandit.
I can watch about the first 15 minutes of a movie. I can just about tell you the ending because it just always they have no imagination anymore, you know.
Gilda was married to Gene Wilder.
Yeah.
I remember that. Jerry Reed and Burt Reynolds, Smokey and the Bandit 1, 2, and 3. Those were good movies too.
Yeah, Jackie Gleason, man.
Blazing Saddles. Oh, I fell asleep during that movie.
That was a funny movie too, though. You couldn't, you know, those movies you can't play those anymore. People would be offended so bad. People used to laugh at, you know,
Scott,
people used to be able to laugh at
you're gonna
themselves.
take it from here.
Why? You're done? Oh no. In Arizona, we have one of the few surviving drive-in theaters, West Wind, Glendale. Mine drive-in. Yeah, well, I like drive-in. I like the ones when you could clip onto your antenna. What? Oh, RV bandwagon. How you doing, Scott? Good to see you're here. I wish you were going to Quartzite, Scott. I'd like to have you paint something on the rear window of our motorhome. Let's see, Smoky Line, Cannonball. You know, movies that I also liked were I liked, of course, Easy Rider, and what was it, Dirty Harry or Dirty Mary and Crazy Larry, and then the one the other night where it was like the original Gone in 60 Seconds. I saw it on YouTube, and it was with what was that guy's Bill Bicky or something like that. But that was all done by where we grew up down there in Long Beach, and where you're from Long Beach, but I used to go all over that area. It's crazy when he hit that telephone pole and knocked that telephone pole down and drove away. they weren't supposed to be doing that on the freeway. So used to be able to get with stuff.
How about Harold Mod?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to get, economic refugees RV is seen on YouTube on our back window because I know that kind of draws a lot of people. We get people watching you. Nothing like Burt Reynolds in Deliverance. Yeah, that'd be your favorite, huh, Dougie? Did you used to play the banjo? I love that. Yeah, I can't say it. I'll probably ruin the video for us. But there's a thing on Facebook, kind of shows that kid and when he grew up, who he looks like. Bronson, yeah. I like Then King Bronson, the motorcycle movie. Remember seeing that one? That's an old one. There's a lot of movies, a lot of good old movies they don't show anymore. They just show junk. Yeah. Good one, Mellow Cat. What did she say? The original, the Italian Job, yeah. Didn't see that one. Missed you at the last gig last night. What were you guys playing or something? I'm taking my guitars and my bass and my amp and stuff, and I'm going to take it over to my daughter's house and leave them there. I'm afraid they're going to get messed up. I've got some nice guitars, and I kind of did a recheck on the value of them, and I thought, I don't really want these to get destroyed. So I don't play them anyway, so just put them over there. Yes, he was. What, Bronson? Charles Bronson, you mean? Orlando gig last night. You just shut the drive-in theater down around here. Sad. Well, you're shutting everything down. I've hope for the new Godzilla and King Kong, the new Empire. I heard the Godzilla movie is really good, but the screaming of the lizard or whatever it is different. They say some people think it's better, and some people think it isn't. But they don't have it where it's where they interpret it to English or whatever. But now you have to read what they're saying. They don't do that. It's all in Japanese. I heard that too, Biff. They can be affected by the humidity. What?
The guitars.
Yeah. Well, they're in their cases and they're under the bed, but sometimes it gets warm under there, sometimes it gets hot under there, but I mean, I can take them out and they're still in tune. But I mean, my bass is from like early 2000s, I think, but my guitars are both from 82. I have a Les Paul and then I have an Ovation. The Ovation I don't worry about too much because it's the back of it's all fiberglass and everything. But they'll crack. The old rubber Godzilla, yeah, we're running along just smashing everything. I guess they smash stuff again still. What used to be funny is when they had what was the dinosaur thing that flew. You could see the ropes, and they were trying to fly this guy around in fight with the Godzilla. That was kind of ridiculous. I do what? That's good then. Les Paul is the best. Yeah, I've got the one I have is they made very few of them. It's not really a real high end Les Paul. It's an XR2, which was a studio guitar, and it has the mini humbuckies and it has the little distortion switch. It's a great sounding guitar. It's a really good rock and roll guitar. It plays everything. It's got a really great sound to it. But of course, everyone wants the deluxe and the customs and all that. I'm gonna take some nice pictures of them, and if anyone says because I wouldn't have them to show them, so I told the pictures of them sitting on that couch right there. Nothing but bass. Yeah, I have a 5-string Yamaha. I bought that for playing in church a long time ago. Well, you guys, it's been an hour, and
My voice is gone.
and Darla's broke. So, Leroy, you made it most of the way. You made it about 53 minutes. So, appreciate you guys being here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Matty Van Halen will be awesome. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've seen him. Maybe I should keep one of my guitars with me. He was with something for Adventure or something like that. I think his name is Greg. He did an interview with him or something. Walked up on his van. What?
Yeah, we have one more on Christmas Eve as we used to do, but if people aren't here, hope you guys have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, did you hear that? But otherwise, and no promises on in Quartzite. It's a truck stop, and when more than 5 people show up at one time, the internet's gone. So, all right, guys. Well, you guys have a great Christmas. We will probably be here. Well, we may not. We may be at the daughter's house. So, anyway, if not, you guys have a great one, and we will be talking to you. You know how that goes.
Thanks, you guys.
Thanks for spending your time with us this year. It's been awesome. And we'll talk to you later. Good night.